deep breathing in the light, curtains moving with the breeze. For a moment time is kind, leaving room enough to breathe. I don't need to chase the hours, I don't need to name this day. All the noise beyond the window slowly disappears away. By the window near the blue, I can feel the world turn new. Every wave becomes a line in a song that takes its time. By the window, soft and slow, there are places hearts can go, where the sky and water meet, and the day feels light and sweet. Someone laughs across the room, porcelain and sunlight ring on the table, shadows bloom like the early breath of spring. I was carrying yesterday like a coat I couldn't lose. Then a little bluebird sang and the morning changed its hue. I don't need to solve the distance or remember every road. Here beside the open window, I can finally let it go. By the window near the blue, I can feel the world turn new. Every wave becomes a line in a song that takes its time. By the window, soft and slow, there are places hearts can go, where the sky and water meet, and the day feels light and sweet. Is not a place waiting somewhere far away. Maybe it is morning light falling gently where we stay. Maybe hope is just a wing drawing circles through the air, then returning to the window like it always knew me there. By the window near the blue, I have found a kinder view. Every wave becomes a line and the quiet becomes mine. By the window, soft and slow, I release what I outgrew. Where the sky and water meet, life is simple, warm and true.
There's a photograph of June, corners faded, colors softened, still it holds the afternoon. You were leaning toward the sunlight, I was laughing at the rain. We believed the road before us would never turn or change. Years have moved across the doorway, names have vanished from the signs. Still that summer keeps on glowing in a quiet place of mine. Somewhere in the faded gold, we are young and time is slow, running where the warm wind goes, with no need to know tomorrow. the seasons carried on, that small light was never gone. There was music from a window, there were bicycles below, there were dreams we spoke so softly, only evening seemed to know. Now the streets have different faces, and the cafe changed its name, but the sky above the rooftops turns that old familiar shade. I don't wish to turn the years back, I have learned to let them be. Somewhere in that quiet picture, they are still alive in me. Somewhere in the faded gold, we are young and time is slow, running where the warm wind goes, with no need to know tomorrow. Somewhere in the faded gold, every hand was ours to hold. Though the seasons carried on, that small light was never gone. Memory is not a doorway made to keep us looking through. It is just a little lantern showing what was warm and true. So I close the book with kindness, let the present fill the room, while the bluebird on the railing sings beneath the rising moon. Somewhere in the faded gold, all our tender days unfold, not to keep me in the past, but to show that love can last. Somewhere in the faded gold, there's a story growing old, and the light we carried then finds its way back home again.
Sunlight settles on the table, drawing rivers through the steam. Every cup becomes a window, every moment feels like spring. People hurry past the doorway, chasing hours down the street. But the morning in this corner moves to its own gentle beat. I was always looking forward, as if now were not enough. Then the light touched every shadow and made it ordinary beautiful. Let the sunlight stay a while, let it rest upon my smile. Nothing asks me where I've been, nothing needs to start again. In this little golden place, time is moving without haste. I can hear the whole day say you are here, and that's this way. Sometimes happiness is quiet, like the light across a cafe. Let the sunlight stay a while, let it rest upon my smile. Nothing asks me where I've been, nothing needs to start again. In this little golden place, time is moving without haste. I can hear the whole day say you are here, and that's okay. Maybe joy was never hiding, maybe I was moving fast. Maybe all the gentle moments wait for us to let them last. So I place my hands around the warmth the morning left for me, while a bluebird on the railing sends one clear note to the sea. Let the sunlight stay a while, let it turn the room to gold. Every ordinary moment has a story it can hold. In this little golden place, I have found a softer pace. I can hear the whole day say you are here, so gently stay. Evening pours along the shoreline, painting copper on the waves. Footprints gather in the distance, then the water takes their names. I can feel the day unfolding from my shoulders to the sand. Every worry grows much lighter when the wind is in my hands. There is no map for this moment, no appointment I must keep. Only colors on the water, only sky becoming deep. Walk with me into the amber, where the daylight meets the blue. Let the restless city vanish till there's only me and you. We don't have to name tomorrow, we don't have to understand. Let the evening hold us gently, like the shoreline holds the sand. From the cafe comes a melody, floating softly through the air. Someone closes up an old book, someone leaves a flower there. Far above the quiet rooftops, birds are turning toward the west. Every wing becomes a promise that the wandering heart can rest. All the words we kept inside us lose their weight beneath this sky. keep this quiet color anywhere I have to go. Not as something lost behind me, not a dream that couldn't last, but a warmth I carry forward from an evening moving past. Walk with me into the amber, where the stars begin to show. Every road becomes much kinder when we're not afraid to slow. We don't have to hold the daylight, we can simply let it pass. For the heart remembers colors long after the evening ends.
You arrive without a warning, with the rain upon your sleeve. Every chair was taken near me, still you asked if you could sit. For a while we watched the window, neither knowing what to say. Then you smiled across the coffee, and the clouds began to change. Maybe chance is just a doorway, opening without a sound. Maybe hearts can recognize what the mind has never found. When your eyes met mine, the room forgot the rain. Every little light was shining differently. When your eyes met mine, the world became unplanned, like a bluebird choosing softly where it finally wants to land. You were talking about places you had never dared to go. I was tracing little circles where the cup had left its glow. There was something in the silence, not uncomfortable or strange, just a feeling growing slowly that the afternoon had changed. Strangers at the doorway, now the hours felt too few. Sometimes life becomes a story from a simple point of view. When your eyes met mine, the room forgot the rain. Every little light was shining differently. When your eyes met mine, the world became unplanned, like a bluebird choosing softly where it finally wants to land. I don't know where roads will take us, I won't ask the sky for signs. know the rain felt warmer when your shadow crossed with mine. If tomorrow turns a corner and our paths are drawn apart, I will keep this small encounter like a postcard in my heart. When your eyes met mine, the rain became a song, and a moment made of nothing felt like somewhere we belong. When your eyes met mine, I understood somehow life can change its quiet rhythm in one ordinary hour.
Amber clouds are slowly turning over rooftops by the sea. Every window holds a color, every color carries peace. On the terrace, cups are cooling while the daylight settles down. All the hurried conversations fade beneath the evening sound. I have spent so many hours trying not to fall behind. Now the sky is gently teaching there are other ways through time. Under an orange sky, I let the hours pass me by. Nothing waiting, nothing due, only gold dissolving into blue. Under an orange sky, even restless hearts grow quiet. For a moment I can see how gentle life was meant to be. Someone opens up the doorway, warm light travels to the street. A little bluebird on the railing sings above the city beat. There are days we cannot carry, there are words we cannot save. Still the evening gathers softly, every feeling that we gave. I don't need to hold the sunlight or persuade the day to stay. Beauty never asks permission, it just finds another way. Under an orange sky, I let the hours pass me by. Nothing waiting, nothing due, tomorrow finds the window and the morning starts anew, I will keep this evening with me like a thread of amber blue. Not a picture held forever, not a promise made to last, just a quiet kind of courage from a day that gently passed. Under an orange sky, I no longer question why. Every ending leaves a glow, for another road we'll come to know. Under an orange sky, I can hear my heart reply. There is nothing more I need than this light, this air, this peace.
Lamps are glowing by the doorway, tables shine beneath the trees. Someone turns an old page slowly, someone smiles into the breeze. I can hear the cups and saucers keeping time behind the glass. Nothing here is asking questions, nothing needs to move too fast. After all the roads I followed, after all I tried to prove, it is strange how simple moments bring the heart back into tune. There's a little light tonight, making ordinary things feel right. Coffee, music, evening air, and the comfort of an empty chair. There's a little light tonight, soft enough to calm the mind. I don't need a grander view, this small happiness will do. On the wall an old reflection moves between the gold and blue. Every face becomes a story, every stranger passes through. From the garden one bluebird answers as the ocarina plays. For a second all the city feels 1,000 miles away. I was looking for an answer in the noise beyond the door. Now I find it in the silence I had overlooked before. There's a little light tonight, making ordinary things feel right. Coffee, music, evening air, and the comfort of an empty chair. There's a little light tonight, soft enough to calm the mind. I don't need a grander view, this small happiness will do. May be much smaller than the dreams we used to chase. Maybe it is simply having one warm and unhurried place. So I leave my worries outside, let the evening set them free, while the bluebird near the garden sings one final note for me. There's a little light tonight, turning every shadow bright. Coffee, music, evening air, and a peaceful moment I can share. There's a little light tonight I will carry through the night. Nothing more is overdue, this small happiness is true.
breaking softly into lines. Every color moves like silver through the edges of the night. From the terrace I can hear distant footsteps crossing stone. Still the city feels much kinder now that I am not alone. We don't need to find an answer. We can let the evening lead. There are nights that ask for nothing but a little room to breathe. Where the neon meets the river, let the restless hours go. Every light becomes a shimmer, every heart can travel slow. Where the neon meets the river, we can leave the noise behind. Let the current carry gently all the weight upon our minds. Taxis turn around the corner, music rises from below. Someone closes cafe windows, someone stays to watch the glow. You are telling me a story about a road you almost chose, while a bluebird near the railing sings before the night wind blows. Maybe life is not a straight line, maybe that is why it shines. All the roads we never followed still brought us here tonight. Where the neon meets the river, let the restless hours go. Every light becomes a shimmer, every heart can travel slow. Where the neon meets the river, we can leave the noise behind. Let the current carry gently all the weight upon our minds. Darken and the streets return to gray, I will keep this moving water and the words we shared today. Not a promise for forever, not a dream we have to prove, just a night of quiet colors, teaching tired hearts to move. Where the neon meets the river, every shadow turns to gold. All the things we couldn't carry lose their power and let go. Where the neon meets the river, I can finally understand. Sometimes peace arrives like water, never asking where we stand. Midnight leans across the skyline like a postcard without words. On the rooftop, leaves are turning to the rhythm of the birds. I can see 1,000 windows holding lives I'll never know. Every room contains a season arms aglow. I was waiting for a message, for a sign to change my view. Then the wind moved through the garden, and the whole night open new. I wrote a postcard after midnight to the person I will be. I said, don't forget the small things that once taught your heart to breathe. I wrote a postcard after midnight with the skyline shining through. If tomorrow feels uncertain, let tonight be kind to you. There are dreams upon the pavement, there are wishes on the trains, there are people finding courage in the middle of their pain. I don't know what waits beyond here or which promises will stay, but the flute above the city makes the darkness feel less gray. I no longer need directions for each corner of my life. I can walk into the morning with a little faith tonight. I wrote a postcard after midnight to the person I will be. I said, don't forget the small things that once taught your heart to breathe. I wrote a postcard after midnight with the skyline shining through. If tomorrow feels uncertain, let tonight be kind to you. When the years have changed the skyline and these rooftops disappear, may I still remember clearly how the summer sounded here. One bluebird above the garden, one warm light across the street, one small note addressed to someone I am still about to meet. I wrote a postcard after midnight to the heart I'm growing toward. I said every quiet kindness will become its own reward. I wrote a postcard after midnight, then I watched the city move. If tomorrow feels uncertain, I will meet it with the truth.
Streetlights move across the window, drawing circles on my coat. Every station leaves a shadow, every tunnel holds a note. There are only 7 passengers and a newspaper asleep, while the city through the glass turns into a silver stream. I have carried every question crowded afternoon. Now the quiet train is taking all my tired thoughts back home. Streetlights keep me company on the road where I can breathe. One by one they pass and tell me I can set the whole day free. Streetlights keep me company through the sleeping avenues. Every mile becomes much softer underneath their amber view. At the corner by the crossing, there's a cafe closing late. Someone waves behind the counter as the clock approaches 8. Near the platform, one bluebird lingers, then it rises past the wires like a tiny piece of morning flying through the evening fire. Home is more than just a doorway or a room I know by heart. It is knowing when the long day has released me from its arms. Streetlights keep me company on the road where I can breathe. One by one they pass and tell me I can set the whole day free. Streetlights keep me company through the sleeping avenues. Every mile becomes much softer underneath their amber view. Tomorrow may arrive with questions and another crowded train, but tonight the road is open and my heart feels light again. I don't need a perfect answer waiting somewhere down the line. I just need these gentle streetlights passing slowly through the night. Streetlights keep me company, leading every thought toward peace. One by one they fade behind me as the noise begins to leave. Streetlights keep me company till my window comes in view. Every mile has brought me closer to a place that feels like truth.
A breeze arrived between the pages, turning one I hadn't read. Morning gathered on the letters like a thought the sunlight set. At the table cups were shining, people came and disappeared. Still the page the wind had chosen made the next step feel less feared. I had had planned each line so carefully, left no space for something new. Then the air moved through the window and revealed another view. I'll follow the page the wind chose, even if I don't know where it goes. Every story needs a turning, every heart needs room for learning. I'll follow the page the wind chose, past the words I used to know. Maybe life is most alive when we let a new line show. There were places in the margins I had never thought to see. Little roads without directions, waiting patiently for me. Someone left the door half open, sunlight traveled through the room, and the quiet air around me carried traces of perfume. I don't need to write the ending before I take the opening road. I can let the day surprise me, I can loosen what I hold. I follow the page the wind chose, even if I don't know where it goes. Every story needs a turning, every heart needs room for learning. I follow the page the wind chose, past the words I used to know. Maybe life is most alive when we let a new line show. Not every change arrives like thunder, not every dream begins with flame. Some begin with moving curtains and a page without a name. So I close the book behind me, not because the tale is through, but because the open morning has a chapter waiting to. I follow the page the wind shows, where the light and distance flow. I will carry what has shaped me, but release what cannot grow. I follow the page the wind shows, with a quieter kind of faith. Every story keeps on breathing when we dare to turn the page. I step beyond the cafe doorway with the morning in my eyes. Every street became a question written underneath the sky. Behind me cups and quiet tables held the hours I had known. Ahead the road beside the water asked me where I wished to go. I had waited for a signal, for a perfect time to start. Then the wind moved through the branches and the answer reached my heart. There's a road beyond the cafe, turning gently toward the sea. I don't know where it will take me, but today that sets me free. There's a road beyond the cafe, bright enough to follow slow. Every step becomes a sentence in a life I want to know. shops were opening their windows, bicycles were passing by. Someone painted little flowers on a wall of faded white. All the plans I kept postponing did not seem so far away. When the sunlight found the pavement and invited me to stay. I don't need to see the ending or prepare for every bend. I can trust the road before me to reveal itself ahead. There's a road beyond the cafe, turning gently toward the sea. I don't know where it will take me, but today that sets me free. There's a road beyond the cafe, bright enough to follow slow. Every step becomes a sentence in a life I want to know. Maybe courage is not thunder. Maybe change arrives this way, like a door left slightly open on an ordinary day. So I leave a chair behind me for the person I have been, and I walk toward the horizon where another page begins. There's a road beyond the cafe, and the morning knows my pace. I can carry every lesson without staying in one place. There's a road beyond the cafe, where the sky and water meet. I will follow it with wonder and a lighter pair of feet.
It was nearly 11 when you asked to share my table. You were holding folded letters and a map without a label. Outside the street was getting warmer, inside time was moving slow. You said life had changed direction more than anyone could know. I had only planned on coffee, you had only stopped for rain. Still a simple conversation made the morning feel awake. The words we shared at 11 stayed much longer than the rain. Somewhere light is passing sunlight, some were carrying quiet pain. The words we shared at 11 needed no dramatic end, just two strangers at a table, leaving warmer than they came. You described a distant city where the roofs were painted red. I confessed I kept postponing half the dreams inside my head. Neither one of of us gave answers, neither tried to make things right. But the truth can feel much lighter when it enters gentle light. There are people who remind us we are more than what we fear. Then they finish up their coffee and they quietly disappear. The words we shared at 11 stayed much longer than the rain. Some were light as passing sunlight, some were carrying quiet pain. The words we shared at 11 needed no dramatic end, just two strangers at a table, leaving warmer than they came. And the doorway called your name, I could feel the room grow larger, though the table stayed the same. Maybe every brief encounter leaves a window in the mind, through which unfamiliar futures show a little of their light. The words we shared at 11 found a home beyond that day, not as promises between us, but as courage on the way. The words we shared at 11 still return when mornings bend. Sometimes one sincere conversation is enough to start again.
Windows down the road were shining with the afternoon ahead. Every tree became a rhythm, every cloud a sail of white. I had left the town behind me with its clocks and crowded rooms. Now the ocean filled the distance and the wind carried perfume. I was holding every feeling like a question without end. Then the coastline opened wider and my heart began to bend. Windows down, heart open, let the salt air enter in. I don't need to know the ending, I just need the road to begin. Windows down, heart open, every mile releases me. I can hear tomorrow calling from the far side of the sea. Little houses passed like pictures, fishing boats became a line. On the radio a new song found the rhythm I was not escaping anything. I was learning how to live. There is freedom in accepting not all roads require a key. All the weight I thought would follow lost its shadow in the sun. Sometimes movement is the answer when the words have come undone. Windows down, heart open, let the salt air enter in. I don't need to know the ending, I just need the road to begin. Windows down, heart open, every mile releases me. I can hear tomorrow calling from the far side of the sea. At the curve beyond the lighthouse, I could see the whole bay glow. Every place I thought it held me now became a place to grow. I will keep the road within me when the city calls me back. Freedom is not always leaving. Sometimes it is choosing where to stand. Windows down, heart open, let the whole horizon in. Every journey finds its meaning when we trust where we have been. Windows down, heart open, with the daylight on my skin. I can meet whatever follows with the courage of the wind. By the time I reached the cafe, daylight rested on the rail. Every window held the ocean like a slowly turning tale. The familiar chairs were waiting where the journey had begun. But the person now returning was not quite the former one. All the roads had left a color, all the strangers left a phrase. Now the evening gathered gently, everything the journey gave. When daylight turns to copper and the sea reflects the flame, every mile becomes a memory, every change becomes a name. When daylight turns to copper was shining. Someone changed the flowers there. Still the breeze across the terrace moved like music through the air. I placed all my small discoveries on the table in my mind, not as trophies from a journey, but as lights I chose to find. We don't always need a new world to become somebody new. Sometimes all it takes is seeing the familiar from another view. When daylight turns to copper and the sea reflects the flame, every mile becomes a memory, every change becomes a name. When daylight turns to copper, I can see how far I've grown. I return to the beginning, but I did not come back alone. Soon the lamps will fill the terrace. Soon the sky will deepen blue. But I will not fear the darkness. After all the roads I knew, every ending has a doorway. Every sunset leaves a trace. And the night becomes much kinder when we meet it face to face. When daylight turns to copper, I release the roads behind. Every step became a lantern. Every turn enlarged my mind. When daylight turns to copper and the final colors blend, I can thank the day for changing without asking it to stay.
Blue hour gathers on the terrace. One by one the lamps awake. Every table holds a shadow. Every wave becomes a shape. The road behind me feels much softer than it did this morning light. Now the cafe keeps the doorway between evening and the night. Soon the stars will find the water. Soon the city signs will glow. Still I wait beside the railing for the final light to go. Before the terrace lights return, there's a moment made of blue, where the day releases gently everything it carried through. Before the terrace lights return, I can hear the evening start, not as darkness closing over, but as room inside the heart. People gather near the windows, coats are resting on the chairs. Quiet laughter fills the spaces that the daylight left upstairs. All the stories from the journey settle softly into place, and the little bird above me leaves one note within the haze. I have learned that every ending keeps a doorway somewhere near. When the final color vanishes, another world begins to appear. Before the terrace lights return, there's a moment made of blue, where the day releases gently everything it carried through. Before the terrace lights return, I can hear the evening start, not as darkness closing over, but as room inside the heart. When the clock moves close to midnight and the terrace turns to gold, a familiar song will find me like a story being told. Then the circle starts returning to the place where it began. Night will open like a doorway, and the journey turns again. Before the terrace lights return, I can thank the passing day. Every road became a lesson, every meeting found a place. Before the terrace lights return, I am ready for the night, for the ending of one journey is another